Yo, what's going on, you guys? Before we get into the video, make sure that you go over to my Twitter account and hit that follow button, man. Help me get my Twitter account booming, you know what I'm saying, bro? Make sure y'all get over there and yeah, go ahead and smack that so we could definitely keep up to date with each other outside of YouTube, and we can see what everybody posted and whatnot, you know, the stuff I talk about. But anyway, let's get into the video. Hey, what's going on, you guys? vDreski back with another video, bruh. Make sure that y'all like and subscribe to the channel, bruh. We really trying to grow this channel coming into 2K21. The reason why I haven't been uploading is because y'all know that 2K been dead, and I've been really bored with 2K. But we definitely about to come in this next year on 2K, and we about to go off with these builds, as well as I'm gonna drop some gameplays and stuff for you guys, because we're gonna be playing a lot of rec. I'm most likely to play, like, I like to play rec more than I like to play park and stuff like that. But today we're gonna make one of my favorite players in the league, which is Jamal Murray. The reason why I like Jamal Murray so much is because, you know, I had some comparisons. People were saying I look like Jamal Murray back when he was in Kentucky, but nah, but for real though, he was one of my favorite players in that draft, the 2016 NBA draft. He was one of my favorite players there. It was him and Brandon Ingram. I didn't really like Jaylen Brown or Ben Simmons or anything. Buddy Hield, nah, I didn't really like them. But Jamal Murray, definitely my dog. But we going with the pie chart with a little more green than blue, so that you can have a really good layup, because he's good at getting to the basket. He can dunk, but you want to make sure you had a good layup. That's the reason why we're going with the primary green and some blue, because we're gonna have that high layup, and then we're gonna have a decent like three. Like, our three gets to like an 86 on this build. With an 86 three, you can have a 90 at a 99, which is insane, as well as having an 88 layup. So you have an 88 layup and a 93 pointer, and then yeah, that's pretty much Jamal Murray at that point. You will not be able to speed boost with this build until, like, you probably hit like a 3 or something, and then you'll be able to speed boost, because you will have an 85 ball control. So let's get into the actual build here. We went with the speed pie chart, because the speed pie chart is the best one for guards to me, unless I really don't care as much about having a little bit of extra speed and I want to go and have more vertical. But for a below the basket player, I will deal with what I have. So we got 15 finishing badges, and we're gonna level this up a little bit to get 22 shooting, as well as pretty much maxing out everything in pass accuracy and ball handle. And we're gonna put that 1 point there, but just to make sure we have enough points, we're gonna make sure we max this out, max that out, put the little bit there that had 3 defensive badges, and voila, right there we got the 14 playmaking badge. And yeah, this build is definitely really nice when it comes down to, like, pretty much everything. You really don't have any defensive badges, but it is what it is. Actually, Jamal Murray has 0 defensive badges on 2K, so if you really want to make an accurate Jamal Murray build, he only has like 70 something lateral, 70 something perimeter defense. So you could really go and make a Jamal Murray type build like that, and actually not touch anything on defense. And if you don't touch anything on defense, you'll still be kind of cool for real, because you'll have the lateral quickness and the perimeter defense, and then just put clamps on bronze so that you can you know, just clamp up on the perimeter, and that's it. That's all you really need to do. You don't really need to reach as much. If you just play reserve defense, you'll be able to play defense regardless of not having any badges. So that's what I'm gonna show y'all how to do that build as well. But for this one, we're gonna have the 3 defensive badges. I feel like this is a better build for, like, most 2K players, but I know y'all watch Joe Knows, and Joe Knows literally played the whole year with 1 defensive badge on his LeBron build. Only thing he touched was perimeter, lateral, and I think he put some in, like, steal or block or something like that. Like that's all he had the whole year. So if you want to make a excellent offensive player and then just worry about defense the way you want to worry about it, then do it that way. How I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna do it this way, like how I'm doing it with the not with the 3 defensive badges, but when I have the 1 defensive badge, that's exactly how I'm gonna do it. But look at the look at the wingspan and stuff here. We're actually gonna do the wingspan at 77. Jamal Murray's wingspan is a 78, so we're gonna do 77.8 so that we can get that little bit of, you know, that 3 up to an 86. I don't really care that much about getting it to an 87 because you have a 91 3-pointer and with 87, and with Floor General Hall of Fame you'll have a 95, and then with a boost technically you will have a 99, or it'll be a little over a 99 because it'll be a 95, so it'll be 100. But if you do it the way I did it, you'll have a 94 if somebody got it, and then with a boost you have a 99 anyway, so you still have a 99 3. With this build I would go shot create and takeover, and the reason why I would go shot create and takeover is because with shot create and takeover you get plus 10 ball control so you could dribble, as well as getting that layup so that you could get to the basket and make layups, because you'll have an 88 layup at a 99, so you have a 98 layup at a 99. Which is crazy. I mean, you have a 98 layup with your takeover, so that's crazy. You'll be able to drive and make anything at the rim, or make more shots than not at the rim, as well as be able to shoot the lights out. This is a crazy build here, especially for below the basket players. And I would not pick the sharp takeover either, because even though Jamal Murray could shoot the lights out, he can still dribble and drive to the basket. So I would definitely go shot creating. I actually would think about slashing, because sometimes you see him get contact dunks. In slashing takeover, you will be able to get contact dunks with a 75 driving dunk, but I wouldn't bank on that, so I actually would not get that. So let's get into the second build here. Alright, so with the second build, we're going with the same exact pie chart. Alright, so you want to go with the same pie chart. You want to go and max all of these stats out. Like, we pretty much max everything out. And finishing, we pretty much maxing everything out, bruh. So take a little bit down on your standard dunk just so you can have those little bit of extra points. We're gonna max out everything in shooting, and then lower that a little bit just so we could, like, to 92, I believe, or was it 92 or 91? And then max out pass accuracy, ball handle, and pretty much max out post moves so that you can get the 16 playmaking. But for right now, we're just gonna check this out because I want to see exactly what I can get. So we're gonna max that there, and then we're gonna take some points down from. See, I was just experimenting right here, but you see I had like a 70 lateral quickness, and I thought that, oh, okay, 70 lateral quickness is cool, but actually no, I'm gonna do it another way, because I'd rather have a max lateral quickness than have a little more perimeter defense, because at the end of the day the perimeter defense is only gonna be a 79 because you lowering the wingspan. So you see it was a 69. I was like, oh hell no. So I would want max lateral quickness when you making like a guard type build. You definitely want max lateral quickness because you want to be able to defend the perimeter as well. As long as you there, you cool. So we're gonna do that, max it out to 72, and then we're gonna put those points. Yep, and that should be cool right there. So you want to go down to 78. You want to decrease the wingspan like we did before, so you get a 75 lateral quickness, and your perimeter defense gets to like a 77 or something like that. And then we're gonna go shot, create, and take over. And yeah, man, this is the build here. You still get the 57 standard dunk too, which is funny, and you'll be able to just go off with this build. So the build is here. Trae Young, Muhammad Abdul-Rauf, and Stephen Curry, man. This build is definitely going to be super nice when it comes down to just being an offensive juggernaut at that point. So I think I am going to do the one with one defensive build, one defensive badge. I told you I was going to do the Ja Morant build, but I actually not gonna do. Well, I am gonna do the Ja Morant build, but I'm doing both of these builds. I'm doing Ja Morant and Jamal Murray. But comment, rate, subscribe, you guys. Really hope you enjoy. And as always, no, wait.
He should have hit the like button.